Yeah.
So you cannot use a return statement.
So what should I use instead then?
Just remove that entire line. Right. Okay. Now try running it. Let's see how it behaves.
So it opens it and then it closes it, but that's it.
So it closed the pop-up, right?
Yeah, loads a pop up, it closes that too, and then I get the then I get the error.
Okay. Okay. So get back. Uh,
No such window exception.
okay. After line number 21. Mm, After line number 21, write a statement, sys out current window.
After 21.
Yes, after 21.
So here.
Yeah, open curly braces. Right, and then do sys out current window. I think W is capital. Keep your cursor on line number 25. No, no. Keep your cursor.
Okay.
Click somewhere. Then on your keyboard, press Alt up arrow.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and it will just move the line upwards. And in
Hmm.
line number 26, there is a open curly braces. Delete it because you're not in any block, right? You don't have any, you don't have a for, you don't have a function, so you don't need it. In line number 30 also remove that. Okay. Mm, okay. Try to run it. Mm-hmm. Write a driver dot quit at the end. Okay. Can you scroll up in the error message that's called as console. Wherever you see the error message, that is called as console. Okay.
Control.
Right. Driver dot switch to then window not found. Okay. So it uh, okay, copy from line number 21 to 25, paste it in line number 30.
Complete this or no?
Paste the whole thing in line number 30. Right, run it now. Perfect. So
Mm-hmm.
what happens is you open one window first time when you open your driver, like Firefox driver, in line number 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that window opens.
Mm-hmm.
After that, another pop-up will open. After opening pop-up, in line number 24, you are switching to the pop-up. Okay, then
Okay.
after you close it in line number 29, you will have to switch back. You will have to switch back to the main window, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in your code, the mistake was that you were not switching back. Okay, so this code, the for loop, whatever is there inside that, the line number 21 to 25, those set of lines, they will switch to the latest available window. Whatever is the latest, okay, to that latest window it will switch. Okay, after pop-up was
Mm-hmm.
closed, the latest window is what you have opened, the Firefox driver, right? So it will switch to it. After switching to it, in the last line, again you are doing sysout current URL. Okay, as for the comments, it should print the parent window URL, which means you will have to switch to the parent window. Okay, so the one thing you added in line number 31 will switch to the parent window. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So never forget, if in any switch statement in Selenium, if you are using a switch to, then you will have to always switch back to your default context. Okay, whether you switch to a frame or you switch to this pop-up, you will have to switch back. If you are switching to alert, you don't have to switch back. It will automatically take it up, right? Pop-up alert, you don't have to switch back. Uh, Put the frame in parentheses and include pop-up in the parentheses. Pop-up comma frame. Yeah, alright. So these both you need to switch back. Alert, you don't have to switch back. Okay.
Okay, so get window handles.
Yes.
What does
It,
it do?
it window handles is nothing but, see, you have 100 houses in a row. Okay, to identify your house, to describe it, you need an address, right?
Mm-hmm.
So window
Yeah.
handle is an address created by the operating system for the window that has been opened. Firefox is a window. Pop-up is a window. Everything is considered as a window. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So for
Okay.
each and every window, you need to get their address. So using that address, you will switch to it. Okay, how do you
Mm-hmm.
go to a house? You need its address. So if you want to go to a pop-up, you need its address. Window handle
Mm-hmm.
is nothing but its address that is designated by the operating system. Okay, so in line
Right.
number 21, for each window handle, so this kind of for loop is called for each, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right. So for each window handle, uh, keep going, keep iterating through each window handle. Yeah, for each window handle or for each window handle, comma, keep iterating, keep iterating. Okay. So in 24th line, that line keeps repeating, right, in the for loop.
Mm-hmm.
So when it keeps repeating, it keeps repeating and keeps switching to the next latest window. Okay, by the end of the for loop, you will have switched to the latest possible window. Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So in line number 31, when the latest window has been closed using 29, when the latest window has been closed in line 29, comma, we switch to the next to latest possible window, which is the last but one, right?
Right.
Right. So if you have a series of pop-ups, for example, I open Firefox. In Firefox, I click on a button which opens a pop-up. I click on another button which opens a pop-up in the new window, and so on. If so many pop-ups are opening, okay, it will take you back in exactly the same way in the order in which it has been opened. Like last in first out. Have you heard this?
Last in, first out.
Yeah, whichever has opened the last will be closed first.
Right. Okay.
Right? Yeah. So that's all about pop-ups. So
Mm-hmm.
if you have opened the 10 pop-ups, you will use this 4 lines of code 10 times. Actually, line number
Mm-hmm.
23 you don't have to print. I just wanted to show you how the address looks, how the handle looks. So in line number 23 you don't have to print actually. You can remove it. So in the console, if you look at the address which it has printed, it looks weird, right? And
Yeah.
if you notice, we have two addresses and the latest one has been closed. Then second time when you print the address, that address and the first address are the same. In the console you printed two addresses, then
Yeah.
the URL of the latest address, then you closed it. Okay, so the first
Mm-hmm.
address and the address of the I mean, the first window handle and the window handle which you printed in the last, both are same.
Hmm.
Uh, okay, so shall we move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Uh, so do you have any doubt in this?
This one? No, this one is clear.
Sorry?
No, this one is no problem.
This was working, right? We tested it yesterday in the
Yeah,
class
everything's good.
itself.
I just had so many open. I just want to close them.
Okay, so if you don't want them, you can right click on popup.java, which is the latest, and you can say close others or close tabs to the left. Close all others. You don't have to close one by one, one by one.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
please go to the website. Let's see the next item.
Yeah, can we do alert? I tried doing it, but
Yes.
uh, you have to write the try and catch for this.
Oh, these are like automatically disappearing messages. When you
Hmm.
go back to JavaScript alert. Now Bootstrap. Fifth one, JavaScript alert. Yeah,
So Bootstrap is
yeah. Now do the click me.
it comes up, and then you click OK.
Yes.
Right. And the next one, I think, just do this option of OK and cancel.
Okay is like accept alert. Cancel is dismiss alert.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so
Then what's the third one?
third one.
Okay, it has some text in it. Fine.
Mhm. Okay, so we have to use try for these alerts.
Sorry.
You have to use try catch for these alerts, or you can
Mhm.
do it without them.
You can do without them.
Hmm.
When writing scripts, it will throw an error saying unmanaged exception. Okay. If you see something like that, then you have to embed your code into try catch.
Hmm.
If you don't see unmanaged exception error, then you have nothing to worry about.
here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm, I think there's gonna be a couple. So I'm gonna try with this one. Okay. Now we use a try,
No.
or should we just
So
try with this?
once you click, you say like what you saw on Google, switch to alert.
Mm, switch to alert. Uh,
After you switch to alert, then you switch. You don't need that. No, you don't need that.
I don't need this.
Mm,
Try for alert. You say don't need it.
no, I just pinged you in GoToMeeting chat window, so no for loop, nothing.
Okay.
Control D.
That's for delete.
Mm, it deletes the entire line.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alert, alert, has switched to alert, alert, text, alert, text. So it changes to alert box, right?
Not required. It's okay.
No.
Mm. Uh, look at the error. What the error is. Then you take any action.
Alert cannot be resolved to a type.
Okay. If it says, yeah, import alert org openqa selenium,
Okay.
and then
That alert now.
in line 23, you will have to put string in front of it. You cannot directly declare a variable, you'll have to put a string. Okay. So line number 23 will read the text that is present in the alert box.
Hmm. Okay. This one, we're just naming a variable called alert and telling the driver to switch to the alert, and then we tell the alert to read the text, and then we have alert accepted. So when you accept it, it will automatically click OK.
Yes, accept means click OK.
Okay. And then you don't need this, right? The current URL.
No, you don't need. Then the control D, then driver.get, then what's the use of line number 23 if you are not looking at it? So you may print it. After 23 you can say sysout alert text.
Okay. So this will validate it in a way or no?
It
Because you were
will,
talking about
will
validation yesterday, right?
no, it will not validate. It will simply show you what it is.
Right, right. Yeah,
Mm,
no.
no validation.
Mhm. So you don't have to do a validation here, or
After line 25, after doing alert.accept, okay, you
Mhm.
should do a validation to check if the alert is still open.
Okay. So for that, would
That
you use is selected for that or what?
I didn't get you.
No, I'm saying what would you use to find out if it's still open? Um, so we have
So to
uh,
do that, what we usually do is mm,
find
here we use a try catch. Okay.
where we use like
Yeah, to verify if an alert is present or not, we use a try catch. Using a try catch, we do a driver.switch to dot alert. Okay. If it is successful, fine. If it throws an error, then we will say that alert is absent. Like I pinged you a text to be enough. That's just a, what do you call, skeleton. You need to improvise it.
the driver switch to alert. Space. Alert present. I don't know what to do with this. Import no alerts. Okay.
Perfect. Then
Okay, switching to alert. Then if it switches, alert present.
If
Then
if
cat.
any if any exception is seen in line number 30 saying that alert is not there, then line number
Mhm.
33 will come into picture. It will catch the exception that has been thrown by line number 30. Okay. After
Mhm.
catching the exception, it will print alert is absent.
Right.
Yes.
And it was absent and is validated.
Yes. Alert is absent is what we want because we are doing alert dot absent.
Right. Okay. Right. Real quick. So is there a way to slow down the speed on that or no?
Speed of what?
The automation.
Uh, Basically, we automate to put some speed to our testing, right? Manually, if you do, it will
Mm-hmm.
be a bit slow. So you want to do it quick, and there will be some repetitive tasks which you do every day. Okay, you don't want to waste your time doing that. So you just put the automation script to run, and it will do the job within 10 minutes for you. Rather than you doing it in half an hour, it would simply do it in 10 minutes.
Right. No, like I know that it worked, because it's
Yeah,
telling me that it worked,
right. If you
but
want to
I didn't
slow
see I
down,
didn't see the.
if you want to slow down, you can add thread dot sleep in between lines. Capital T, capital
Tap it
T,
here.
capital T. Yeah, thread dot sleep dot sleep.
Oh, sleep.
That's correct. So yeah, the first one, and then you can give the number of milliseconds you want it to wait.
Wait. Okay.
So
Mm,
one
There
one
we go.
second has 100. 1 second has 100 milliseconds. So if you say like 1000, it will wait for 10 seconds. Keep 1000. Okay. Yeah. Uh,
Unhandled except.
Hover your mouse on the thread dot sleep. Okay. Yeah, select the first one. So in such cases, usually people will surround with try catch. In few cases, if your Eclipse is giving a suggestion like add throws declaration, okay, you can add a throws. Click on that unhandled exception type interrupted exception. That's all. The solution it only gives.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Because when we did it before, it didn't show the alert. That's why. I mean, I know it
Okay.
passed, but I just wanted to see the alert came up.
Yeah, within a flick of a second, it would have been gone. So you
Right.
wanted to see the alert, so simply thread dot sleep. You can increase um, 10. Sorry, 1000 means 10 seconds. So if you want to wait over something to happen, you can use thread.sleep, but that is not suggested if there is no other
Right. It's
alternative.
what.
If there is no other alternative, you may use it. Yeah. We usually do a driver.wait expected conditions, which we saw yesterday, but that will not serve your purpose right here. So I wanted you to do this.
Okay. Alright, like that, that. So for this one, we just do the same thing.
You can do two things. You can do accept, you can do dismiss.
Hmm. And then so basically
It has
over here,
yeah, alert.accept, and also you can do alert.dismiss. Yes. No, no. You can do either one of them. You cannot do both of them at the same time.
oh,
You can
okay.
say either okay or cancel. You cannot say both of the things, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I thought it was, so like in a test environment, right? So obviously, are you gonna test both of them, or you want to test one for a test, or does it depend on the test case?
Sorry.
So if you have a test case for this, right?
Uh-huh.
And then
You will have two
for
test
so I guess
cases.
one.
You will have two test
Uh
cases.
huh.
One test case is for accept. One test case is for dismiss.
Okay, that sounds fair. And then so you don't have to. Well, you already said it gets a text. This is all will that's gonna be included, right? Because we already have. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that is all required.
All right. Because we already
Uh,
have everything.
26 may not be required because you don't have to read text all the time. Sometimes you will read, sometimes you will not read.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. And then for the last one, we'll get
Yes.
that. Then we'll
Here
get.
you will say driver dot switch to dot alert, and then
Mhm.
alert dot send keys, whatever you want to give. Even before alert dot accept, you will do before alert dot accept, you will say alert dot
Uh,
send keys, right? Whatever you want to give.
okay. Okay, that's pretty straightforward.
Then after giving keys, you will say alert dot accept or alert dot dismiss as you want. Then you will add a verification saying that once come to the web page,
What did you say again?
once come back to the web page, the browser.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, you come back to the browser. Don't write it there.
Oh, oh, okay. So still talk about the verification.
Sorry, sorry for the confusion. That's a spelling mistake, ignored.
Yeah, that would come out.
Because it's in comments. Don't worry. If it is an error, you would have seen an error in beside the line numbers on the left. You don't see an error
Yeah,
there?
that's
Yes.
right. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why it always goes back to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Open the JavaScript alert. Okay. Scroll down. On the third click me. On the third click button. If you click OK,
Okay.
yes. If you click OK, you will see a message saying that you have entered enter name below the box.
Right.
Right? So for this you will add a validation like yesterday. Whatever you have given
Mm-hmm.
in the text box should come up here. So
I should write that actual message. Okay.
for that verification, okay.
Hmm?
I said do that verification later on.
Yeah, I just wrote it in the comments so I know.
For the third pop-up box, do it. I want you to
So you want
run.
me to do it?
Yes, I know you
Okay.
know it, but still do it. Okay.
So let's sending keys. You have entered. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
can you do it after the class and ping me if you need some help with it?
Okay. Yeah. No, I could do it after class.
We'll go through something else right now.
Yeah.
Right? then I see that you're practicing one by one. So when you are
Mm-hmm.
practicing, if you are stuck with something and you're not able to resolve it, please go to the next module immediately. Don't waste your time dwelling over it. Just move on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
Mm.
So what is this window pop-up
You did it.
model? Model?
You did it right. Pop up Twitter. Follow
What is
Twitter.
it? Oh,
You did it, no?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So bootstrap alerts are something like which come in Chrome. Uh, Not in Chrome. They come in all browsers. For example, you created your Gmail account and a pop-up on the top, a message comes, you have created successfully, and it will automatically disappear.
Hmm. Okay.
Right, you have created successfully and then it will disappear. This is the type of message where you will have to click on the X mark to remove it. Okay, uh, there's a lot to close. This you have to close. So green color is usually used for success, then yellow or orange is used for warnings, red is used for error, that something is going wrong. Yeah, something like this, red will come up if something is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then
Okay. Okay. So all the normal ones, you have to close them
yes,
by the
that's
X.
by the X. So
So to do this, you'll just have to get the
you
X
get
path for the
the
X.
you have to get the X path of the X. You have to get the X path
Mm-hmm.
of the message. Okay, and then read the message
Okay.
and validate the message, and then use
Mm-hmm.
the X mark to close it.
Okay.
That's how it works.
All right. Let me just write that down. Yeah, text back to message. So, so you would validate it the same way, right? That we did for this one.
Yes, the normal text. You were validating the normal text messages, right? The same way you would validate the bootstrap alert.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Okay, it's the same way. We need this. Then okay. Okay. And then bootstrap. Bootstrap, new job, single image. This is Facebook content. So what is this used for?
Same as alert. So basically in development we use Java, JavaScript to develop a web application. Okay. So for the
Mhm.
web application to look even more beautiful, okay, JavaScript helps. JavaScript and CSS. These are the two things which help us add more functionality and beautifying the web page. Okay, in recent days, what happened was the requirements are increasing. Like you want to see a really, really, really beautiful web page. Like all latest features, advanced features. Advanced features include something like when you hover on something, if you want to see a tooltip with suggestion related to, with the explanation related to that field when you hover on it.
Mhm.
When you click on it, you want a pop-up window, but you don't want a new browser window to open up. You just want a pop-up window that is included in the same web page.
Mhm.
Okay, so in that case, you use Bootstrap, you use jQuery, you use Node.js. So these are all advanced versions of JavaScript which help you embed more advanced features and beautify your application. Okay, so they are complicated to develop as well as, I mean, something better is always complicated, right?
Right.
Alright. If you write a simple HTML, it will not look good, so you would want to beautify it for it to look organized. So you use CSS, even more you use JavaScript. So Bootstrap is one advanced version of JavaScript.
Mhm.
So this pop-up, this is like you got an additional pop-up. For example, when you share something on Facebook, it doesn't open a new window. It opens a overlay pop-up, a pop-up that is
Right.
overlaid on the existing web page, right?
Right.
Right, so you have something called React JavaScript, React JS, something like Bootstrap. React JS is one more JavaScript. We have multiple
Mhm.
ways of doing the same job to open the pop-up new window or in the same window overlaying on the existing text, right?
Okay. Mhm.
So this is one such example.
Right. Can you share the same thing
So
when you like share like?
if you want to work with this, even
Mhm.
without doing a switch window, I mean, you are using switch 2, right? You don't have to use a
Yeah.
switch 2. You can directly start working. Directly right click, inspect element, get the extra, start working. No switch 2, no alert, nothing is required.
Alright. Yeah, that'll be better. Faster.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right click,
Just one
open in
second.
new tab, whatever you want to open. Click on next. Next. Right click, open on new tab.
Like this.
Mm-hmm. And rather than going back and
Right.
struggling,
Yeah.
you're struggling every time. So
Yeah.
in the fourth field, phone number, try to enter alphabets. Right. As
Hmm.
soon as you enter something, you should see an error message down. Okay, please enter more than 2 characters. So at the rate and .com are used, .com or .org, something like that will be used for validation of an email. So if it doesn't find it in that given format, it will throw an error. Once it gets that format, the error will disappear.
Right.
So that's what you have to validate. If first you enter something wrong, which triggers the error message, then you validate the error message, then you enter it correct, then you validate that the error message is gone.
Mm.
You have something called is underscore displayed. Okay, one Selenium function called is underscore displayed. Okay, that function will be used in such scenarios. So you read the XPath, you write web element, then for example web element x equal to, okay, just make a note in some notepad, you can try it later. Okay.
So we get the
So
expat.
get the XPath, then get the web element, then write a web condition, sorry, write a if condition, like if web element dot is displayed,
Web element dot p.
is
I
underscore
just
underscore displayed parenthesis
yeah.
displayed AYE. Okay. Yeah, so using this function, so if web element is displayed, it will pass in one scenario. If web element is displayed, it will fail in one scenario, right?
Right.
Yeah, so using this, you will implement the other page.
Something like that. And then you'll do that for each basically each web element, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh, so for this, when you write something, well, let's do the phone number. Now, obviously, you have to put
Mm.
numbers in here.
Yes. Remove A and put numbers.
Mhm.
Maybe 10 digits is required.
Mhm. How would you do that? Like you do the length is less than or equal to 10?
You provide, for example, you do the send keys, right? Phone number dot send keys. You give
Mm-hmm.
120578990.
Right.
Okay, which you know that it consists of 10 digits.
Right.
Okay, next time you enter 11 digits, like 1235789, again 12345. 9 digits. Another scenario is like more than 10 digits, like 15 or something. So these are the scenarios which you have for each of the fields. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in each scenario, you provide the data and then validate. Without validation, automation, testing is nothing. It's not about automation,
Yeah.
it's about testing. You are testing to validate it. Without validation,
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing like testing. So even if it is automation testing or manual testing, you have to validate for sure. Okay.
Okay.
Well, alright then, keep practicing. If you have any doubt, just put the screenshot or the error message or whatever you doubt you have in WhatsApp. Okay, I'll take a look at it in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay then. Gotcha.
Okay. Thanks, Anusha.
Yeah.